my crafty friends, it's Jackie Ball-Heiss from Clump and Stampers. Today, I'm going to share a super fun and easy technique with you that you can incorporate into your card making. Now, I've started doing this and I love your responses where once a month I'm sharing an easy technique. Remember, I don't do things hard and I don't do things messy. So it's an easy technique and it's really a lot of fun. So this is kind of the rhythm that I do. And if you like easy techniques, make sure to check out my Creativity Made Simple tutorial that every month it's new and it's free with the purchase. But the tutorial has a card making template, a card making technique, and a fun fold in it. I'll be sharing more details as we go along, but if you're in a hurry to go check it out, there's a link in the blog description that will take you to the blog post and all the details are there. But that's not why we're here today. We want to work on our technique. So let's flip the camera down and let's get to work. Now, I usually don't show you what we're doing first, but I wanted to this time so you kind of had a visual where we were going. This is a technique I believe is called pointillism. You see it in different art things, but it's taking an image and rather than coloring it in nice and solid like we normally do, we just put a whole bunch of dots and it's super fun. So let me go ahead and first we're going to stamp our image. Okay, the stamp I'm using is Gallery Blooms, and we want to get this inked up really good because we want a nice dark black image. Press it down there, good. Okay, there is our flowers. Now, with this technique, you are going to want 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 colors that are light to dark. Now for this one, and I kind of played around with color combination, and I actually really liked it. We have got I better double check. Poppy Parade, light and dark. And then this one is the light flirty flamingo. So you can intermix colors to play with them. And what you're going to do, I'm using the Stampin Blends, like I said, and we're going to use that bullet tip. Now, I'll be honest, play with this a little bit. Don't just start out doing a card. Grab some scrap cardstock, stamp an image, and play. Because it's all about figuring out that, we're going to call it dotting action. Because we don't want to be really distinct, like dot, 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 okay? You want to hold your marker, and you want to, I like to rest this part of my wrist on my surface, and then I'm just going to see how I'm just making dots. I'm holding this really light, like it could almost fall out of my hand, but that's what lets me make just very random dots. And I almost feel like the faster you go, the more random you can get, okay? Now that said, we're going to come over here to our flower, and I'm going to start with this one. And I always start with the lighter color, okay? Notice I'm just up and down, boom, 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 boom. I start with the lighter one, and I kind of put about the same amount of dots over the whole thing. Okay, so a good majority of dots. Let's see, can we bring that up there? Can you see what I did? Very random. Okay, then we're going to go to our next darker color. So this would be the light shade of Poppy Parade. And when I go to this one, I'm going to kind of go along the bottom of my petals first. Okay, can you see that? And then just add a couple more in each petal. So I'm not putting quite as many dots. The center here, we're going to put a whole bunch. Let's fill, but it's almost like you're kind of shading, I guess. So along the edges, we're putting more, and then just a few up in it. It's kind of hard to explain. And that's why I said this is just something you need to play around with, okay? And then I'm going to go to the darker, and when I do the darker one, I'm going to really go more along the bottom of each leaf, or wherever you would, I guess, put some natural shading, okay? But then just fill it in a little bit, okay? So like I said, there's really no right or wrong. This one, you can see it a little bit better. You can see how it looks darker along the bottom of our flower. It's because there's more dots, especially more of that darker color, okay? So let's put those aside, and we'll just do a leaf here for you. So I'm starting out with the dark soft seafoam. And again, for the first color, we're just pouncing on there, lots of dots, kind of filling it in. Make sure you don't put too many dots that it looks colored. You want to be able to see those dots. And then we're going to go with our light old olive. And again, with this one, I'm kind of going along the edge in the center, but then we'll add just a couple more. And then we'll come in with the dark old olive. And for this one, I'm really putting more down along the base. And then maybe just carry just a couple out there like so. Okay, so I'm not going to color the whole thing because we could be here forever. And then what I like to do to really make that image stand out is take a really light one. I'm using the light crumb cake. And we're going to actually go around our image, okay? And again, I'm just hands down and I'm just pouncing on there. And then just put a couple more just to drag the eye out away. And then like these inside spots, those are going to get a little bit more. Come around that leaf and a few more. So it just makes that image pop. Okay, so let's see. Let's just finish off the card that I did ahead of time here because it's all done. Okay, I have the Thinking of You stamp, and we're going to just stamp that on a piece of scrap. That is from the set that coordinates this beautiful motifs. And then we're going to take our die from Styling Shapes dies that we use all the time, and I'm going to go cut that out. So I'll be right back. So here we go. Let's take that, and then we just have a couple of layers here. We're going to go ahead and adhere that. The one that we've done all of our dots, okay? And let's put that onto a piece of basic black, okay? Super simple card when we're done. This pointillism is just really kind of relaxing to do. Something, I mean, you could stamp some images and play with it while you're sitting around watching TV even. Okay, so there's that. Then let's go ahead and make a linen bow. This time we're gonna make it kind of a large one. We'll get our loops out there because we're gonna put our sentiment on top of it. So let's just trim that, and we can use a mini glue dot here. Let's just stick that on there. I think we'll put it about right there. And then we're gonna take our sentiment and we're gonna use some Stampin' Dimensionals. And we're gonna put that right over the bow. So we'll kind of try to get the bow going different ways. Make that one go up. Let's see, put that right there like so. Trim off our tails a little bit. And there is that card. Now let me share a couple other ones with you. And I will list over on the blog post what stamps I used, as well as what color of Stampin' Blends I used for these. So you can see there's another floral image. Now this one I did a little bit differently. I did not color in the leaf at all. So I went just around it with 3 or 4, I'll double check, I'll have that on the blog too, greens. And so you can see where it's the darker colors are right around the image. And then as I went out, they got sparser and sparser. So that just really makes that black and white image pop. So there you go. That is this month's easy technique. Now make sure you check out the blog post. The link will be right down there, depending on your device you're watching on, in the video description. And I'll have all the details, pictures, measurements, colors, all that jazz over on the website. And then check out the Creativity Made Simple tutorial. It's a technique, a template, and a fun fold with card ideas. You can either purchase this month's technique or tutorial or get it free with a purchase. So thanks everyone. I hope you try this. And remember, practice makes perfect. And once you get the hang of just that real gentle, loose wrist tapping, you'll have a lot of fun with it. So thanks for watching. We'll be stamping again soon. Have a stamp happy day.